Our journey from Virginia to independence took 3 years. Like most other folks in the restless young America, we stopped and settled for a while. Worked, then pushed on again. Houses were built, then abandoned before the trees came in to bury. Fields were planted, then left for others to reap the harvest. On the way, we had another child, a boy, Jacob Jr.
Toes into the deep, blue, clear waters of the Pacific Ocean. Welcome, friends. Is it the Golden Coast you seek? The Shangri-La of the West, California.
You ever been there?
No, Liz, I have.
Well, I've been, I've seen.
And what's your assessment?
By comparison, everything else is a dung heap.
Well put. We're in agreement, sir. Welcome. We can use the man who's been down that trail.
Hello, you spy.
We have close to the makings of a train here. Don't want too big a company. We wish to travel light and fast.
Safe?
Yes, sir. That's it exactly. Sign up. Contracts there. List your members, your intentions, equipment, skills.
You accept free men of color?
Where are you from, sir?
Illinois. They love us as a race, but hate us as people. We're heading west for acceptance.
Join us.
You joining this train, mister?
Thinking on it. There's a lot of rules and regulations here, mister.
Hoxie. Stephen Hoxie. I'm providing wagons, horses, cattle, stores, and doing that, I figure to captain this train. Not the pilot, mind you. Not our guide.
With the man in charge, huh?
Somebody's got to be. Might as well be the fellow who can provide for all. A wagon train is like a passenger ship on a lonely prairie ocean. Always a captain on a ship. We need rules, standards, organization, young man. Everyone needs a task.
Jethro, they got a members' council. Report to captain. $10 tax per person. Moral clause?
As the saying goes... Didn't tell me you were a Coopersmith.
We're obliged to the proprietors for letting us use a shop. Making another wagon for the journey. We're wheelwrights. That's my brother Jethro.
Oh, next to pilots and Indian fighters, there's few things as crucial to the success of a train as a skilled wheelwright. You hadn't come by Nolan's. You intend to leave in a matter of days.
How many wagons?
18. I've hired a pilot named Josiah Bell. He ran with Fitzpatrick, trapping beaver, fighting Indians. He's been everywhere. He's got 2 scouts with him. Including the others, we have 22 armed men.
Oh, yeah? Horses or oxen?
Horses and mules. Think those wheels trail?
I expect so. They're iron tires, 2.5 inches bolted.
Well, that's a substantial wagon.
Conestoga, we call it. Well-seasoned wood, falling tongues, well-stilled skeins.
What about extra axles?
Can't do without them. Tires buckle, wagon tongues snap, front axles fail. Lower half of the wagon, Mr. Hoxie, that's where all your problems are. The running gear, we call it.
We can sure use folks like you on this journey.
Planes wanted everybody to call him captain, even though he'd never been near a uniform. His hired pilot was a frontiersman by the name of Josiah Bell. And there were 2 scouts, Meeks and Skate. With us was Hobbs, a German preacher who claimed also to be a doctor. He led us in prayer when we departed Independence, asking the Lord's guidance and protection from disease, accidents, beasts of prey, and wild heathens. When he said the last, he was staring straight at Thunderheart Woman. She didn't pay him no mind. The sentinels awakened the train at 4 o'clock. By 5 a.m., the animals were rounded up for the morning trek. Breakfast was from 6 to 7, and at 7 precisely, the signal was given to advance.
Forward!
Teams were rotated daily, so that the wagons in the vanguard one day would be in the extreme rear the next, and work their way up the column day by day. Being in the tail of the column was always worst, due to the dust kicked up by the wagons.
Rope the wagons tight as possible. Form them up.
You hear that? Tighten up! Tighten up!
God, Rachel, how many do you think there are?
Too many to count, I'll tell you that.
Why'd you have to do that?
It's meat, ma'am. You got something against meat.
What'd we bring cattle for, then?
Killing them saves cattle for the journey. And believe it or not, ma'am, there'll be spots where game is scarce.
Why aren't you, pretty ladies? Go on, collect chips for us.
Chips?
Buffalo chips were prairie's fuel, oil of the plains, fuel for the campfire, manna from the bison, fast and plenty. But somebody had to gather them.
Here, put them in here. What's your name? Marky Jones from Illinois.
How many of these they expect us to collect? That greasy-looking pig said as many as we could. We'll show him.
There was one golden rule for the pioneers. Follow the river.
Let the whole rope pull you, Jethro, on the angle!
On the angle, I know. You told me a dozen times.
Easy now!
Stay on your fleet, creature! Watch your current!